Okay, everybody, welcome back to the DGS 2605 channel. We're back with our MLB Power Pros 2008 repeat season mode with your undefeated world champion, Toronto Blue Jays. Last time out, Roy Halladay took care of business in the final game of the series against Kansas City. Complete game victory and a 5-2 win. So heading over back to the Skydome now. We have 4 games here against the Twins, then we're back on the road, and back at home for a bit, and then back on the road again. So, 4-game series against Minnesota, another rematch of the 91 ALCS, and it's certainly gone our way so far. Let's hope it continues in our own bird's nest. Roy Oswalt on the mound against Mike Messina. Now, granted, Messina was, I'm sure, past his prime here at this point in 2008/9. Roy Oswalt, Dr. Oz, 2.45 ERA. Not in the greatest condition. Messina is in better condition. Only guy better than average condition is Aurelia. Rios is not looking good. They got some ballers over there in that lineup. All the way through. I mean, Gary Matthews Jr., he has been their most dangerous hitter in the season against us. Nick Markakis, Chase Utley, Adam Dunn, Justin Morneau, Veritek, Aaron Hill, Connor Jackson, all the way through Melvin Moore. That is a lineup. But again, we have our lineup here too, so let's see how we get into the game here. Okay, Blue Jays, let's play ball. Gonna play some ball, play it here, play it now. Take a look around the league. Padres beat the Cubs 13-1, only game I took note of there. It's gonna be interesting to see how our pitching holds up, depending if the dome is open or not. We have an open dome today. Let's go ahead and get into the game here. Alright, let's check out that slider, Oz. Yeah, it's alright. Check out the curve. That curve looks good. Let's check out the changeup. And changeup leaves something to be desired. Here's Matthews Jr. No wind to start off the day. Fastball outside, 1-0. Strike zone, 1-1. Swung through that. There's the 1-2. Got a good read on that splitter, but Grandy's there in center field, 1 away. Nick Markakis, 289, 3 homers, 12 RBIs. That's hit pretty much right on top of second base. Durham stole a catch from Aurelia. He's made less fielding errors. Fair enough. Chase Utley, a 300 average, 5 homers, 22 RBIs. So their lineup is hitting for pretty good averages. It's just a matter of getting guys across when it matters. And a 1-2-3 first inning for Roy Oswalt. Got Utley swinging. Heading to the bottom of the first now. We're going to see how our Toronto Blue Jays do against Mike Messina here. There's Aurelia, 452, 626. Messina, nearly identical ERA to Oz, 2.84. Knuckle curve goes outside, 1-0. Maybe a couple years earlier, in 2005 or so, this would have been a premier pitching matchup. And I just realized the Minnesota Twins road uniforms, their cap is that M with the line under it. Rich Aurelia hits that ball past the first baseline. It will stay fair. He's got himself a leadoff single. First hit of the day. Ray Durham, 503 average, 10 homers, 39 RBIs. And he was the offensive player of the game last time out, hitting a 3-run home run off Daisuke Matsuzaka to drive him off the mound. So in back-to-back games, we're facing elite pitching, both with the last name starting with M. Knuckle curve inside, it's a 3-1. Two-seamer in the strike zone. Payoff pitch to Roy Durham. Nobody out. Nobody out. Man on first, I should say. Gets a single to center field past Messina. Runners on first and second. Here's Berkman. 481, 32 homers, 81 RBIs. Had a 6 or 7 RBI game not too long ago. That ball gets away from Veritek. Both runners will go into scoring position. Two-seamer just missed, 3-1. Two-seamer stayed relatively in the zone. Payoff pitch. The situation, that's pulled over to second. Where are they going? They're going home. And he's out. So runners on first and third now. Here's AR-15. Smacks that first pitch up the center. That's going to be a 1-0 ball game. Rios with an RBI single. Runners on first and second with one out now. Here's Braun. 51 homers. He is looking for 2 more RBIs to get to 100. Quick 0-2 count from Messina. Not biting on that. That's in the dirt. 1-2. That one has hit just foul. That could have been a double play there. Knuckle curve went way inside. 2-2 now. Braun hits that over to right field. That's going to be another single. Bases are loaded now for Mike Lowell. 10 out here. It's into the mid-20s. Strike one on a knuckle curve. Hits that to center. Matthews Jr., we're tagging up. Let's see what happens. Mike Lowell with a sac fly. 2-0 Jays. Here's Luke Scott, a lefty. 35 RBIs on the season so far for him. Sinking fastball too low, 1-0. He pulled that one over to Utley, who throws it to first. That's going to end the inning. So we weren't as clutch as we could have been. I'm not sure what the error was there. I guess, yeah, one of balls that got past the field there. Maybe should have been caught. Anyways, here's Adam Dunn against Oz. These guys definitely have experience. A former Cincinnati Red and a former Houston Astro. Strike one on the curve. It's that hard. Nice dive by Berkman. And he'll beat Dunn out in the foot race. One away. He crushed the ball, but he crushed it a little too low. Stayed on the ground. Morneau faces strike one off a fastball. It's that one over to Ray Durham. To first. 2 away. Jason Varitek. Strike one on the four-seamer. And he got a hold of that splitter. That thing was crushed. Okay, there goes the perfect game. Up in smoke. Varitek with a solo shot. His first home run of the season. We can't let that phase us. Get our heads right back into the game. We still have a lead. It's 2-1 off that solo shot. Here's Aaron Hill, the former J. Strike one on the four-seamer. He got that a good ride on that there fastball, but Rios makes the catch. That's the inning. So the Twins are putting up ones there. A run, a hit, and an error. We're 2 for 3. Bottom of the second, it's Paulo Duca leading off for your Toronto Blue Jays. 435 average, Austin 316 in homers and RBIs. Swung at that knuckle curve right across the heart of the plate. 0-1. Two-seamer in the zone. 0-2 now, excuse me. Thinking fastball just went a little low. 1-2 now. Knuckle curve inside. Still no wind. Here's the 2-2. Loduca hits that to center field. That's going to be a base hit. Second straight inning. The Jays get a leadoff single. That's going to bring up Curtis Granderson. 450 average, 26 homers, 65 RBIs. And I was waiting on something there. That's crushed to dead center field. Goodbye, baseball. We got that solo shot back from Varitek and some insurance. Curtis Granderson with a 2-run home run. And RBI 6-7 as he comes across the plate. And it was about time he threw a mistake, even though it's early in the game. That thing was crushed. No doubt about that one. There goes the quality start for Messina. His ERA over 3 now. It's only a 3-run lead with a 2-run cushion. We're not in batting practice yet. We're not going to play like it. So one trip through the lineup, we got 4 RBIs off, I believe, 6 hits. Or 5 hits. So anyways, 1-1 count to Aurelia. High knuckle curve in zone, 1-2. Not biting on that low fastball, 2-2. He pushes that over. That's caught by Morneau. Steps on the bag. 1 away. There's Ray Durham. So he reached on an error his first time up. So the real Messina should have had that ball. Just a little odd. Strike 1. He lines that over. Third baseman Mora makes a jump and catch. Good defensive play. 2 outs in the inning. He was right there in the perfect spot. Berkman 0 for 1 with a grounder. Two-seamer too low, 1-0. Curve missed the zone, 2-0. 3-0, two close pitches. Both called in her favor. Strike one on the sinking fastball, 3-1. And jammed on that high breaking pitch in the zone. That's going to Matthews Jr., makes the catch. That'll be the inning. But Curtis Granderson came up when it mattered the most. We're 4 for 5. They're 1 for 1. It's the 8-9-1 part of their lineup now. Here's Connor Jackson. And a mistake from Oz, thankfully went unpunished. 0-1. That one's grounded. Aurelia takes a stride. It's going to be close. Got him. One away. Here's Melvin Mora. Strike one on the fastball. Got hold of that slider just over the glove of Durham. That's going to be their second hit of the day. Runner on first, one away. That's one trip through the lineup. It's Matthews Jr. Ooh, fastball just went a little inside. 1-1 count now off that curve. Beautiful pitch there. Got him swinging. Excellent. 2 away now. Nick Markakis. Fastball. That should have been a strike. Are you kidding me? Swung at that one in the zone. 1-1. Pulled that curve inside. It's going to be foul. Pulls that changeup inside. It's going to be foul. It got him looking on the fastball. He was expecting a breaking pitch. He didn't get it. So aside from single, Oz gets through the inning. They're 1 for 2. We're 4 for 5. Heading to the bottom of the third. It's the 4-5-6 part of our lineup. Rios 1 for 1 has an RBI single in the game. High inside fastball, 1-0. Curve, 1-1. Got away from him and the zone, 2-1. 50-50 call. Didn't go our way. Count is even, 2-2. And a mistake across the heart of the plate. Rios sends that to right field. And I don't know why he wasn't running to second. He can make a double out of this. There he is. Leadoff double now for the Jays. Here's Braun. And 50 pitches have gone by. We'll wait on something until an 0-2 count. Oh, you got to hit on something like that. And that, I'm surprised, wasn't caught. That's a single for Braun. He's got 2 hits in the game. Rio stayed at second. Here's Lowell. Two-seamer miss, 1-0. And that looks like a double play if I've ever seen one. They throw to third for some reason, and he's safe. Unbelievable defensive blunder there. Here's Scott. Okay, hold on something here. We have 3 outs to play with. 2 lefties. We're waiting on something. That's a mistake, but it stayed in the zone. 0-1. Scott hits that to center field just in case. It's going grand slam, Luke Scott. This game has been mollywopped. This game's wide open. I don't know if they're going to have any chance of closing that door now. 8-1 Jays. And a shortstop over there. I'm not... Oh, Aaron Hill, yeah. I'm sure he's forgetting not getting that double play now. You see it just got the grand slam. Exiting the game with an ERA of a mid-4. Comes Roush. Still no outs in the inning. Ball 1. Fastball low. 2-0. Still no wind in the game. Loduca hits that pitch to center field. He's got himself another base hit. That's 5. Well, we had a fielder's choice. 5 consecutive base runners for the Jays. Granderson hits that first pitch, and that thing was hit just past the second baseman. That was a grounder that made it all the way to the warning track out there. Grandy with a single, looking for a cycle now. Loduca on third. Here's Aurelia, excuse me. Strike one on a changeup. Changeup inside, 1-1. A high changeup, try to drop it into the zone. Didn't work out, 2-1. That's looking like a double play there. They will send it home for some reason, although he is out. So they finally get an ad in the inning, but still runners on first and second. It's Durham. And that pitch was clobbered. Unfortunately, it's going foul. Strike 1, 0-1 now. Fastball high, 1-1. And a mistake. Durham pulled that one, and he pulled it foul again. 1-2. Four-seamer low and out. 2-2 now. Missed that change-up. It's a payoff pitch now. Runners on first and second. 1 out in the inning. He hits that towards the shortstop. Through the wickets of Aaron Hill. 2 errors in the game. Well, that one was a fielder's choice. Oh, Berkman. Berkman. Oh, boy. That's Dunn. Dunn can't throw well. He threw better than I thought, but Berkman gets a sac fly. 9-1 Jays. They're going to take Roush out of there. Couldn't finish off the inning, but he did get 2 outs. Here comes Marmol. And Rios, despite his condition, is looking for a cycle. Strike 1, a perfect changeup. 0-1. Fastball missed the zone. 1-1. Curve dropped in on the top left side. 1-2. Hits that hard. Second baseman Utley finally makes a good defensive play in this game. Well, they had some there, but that'll end the inning. We have yet to be shut out of an inning. We're 9 for 10. 2 errors in the game for the Twins. I don't know if the last time we saw a team have 2 errors in a game. So here's the heart of their lineup. Here's Utley. Oh, that was a generous call there for us. Strike 1 on the fastball. Foul that one right back. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging on 3 pitches. It's done. 50-50 called to knock her away. 1-0. Beautiful fastball. Can't argue that call. Don't know what he's looking back for. Here's the 1-2. Got him swinging. Back-to-back swinging strikeouts. Smorno grounded his first time up. Strike 1. It's a shallow pop-up. Loduca makes the catch. 3 up and 3 down. Goes to the heart of the lineup for the Twins. Getting to the bottom of the 4th now. 5, 6, 7. Part of the Jays lineup. Ryan Braun leading off. 2 for 2 with the 2 singles. Now our goal for this game, got to get a run in every single inning that we bat in. 1-1. 2-1. High fastball stayed in the zone. 2-2. Fastball a little low. It's going to be a payoff pitch to Braun. Nobody on, nobody out. Read that slider well. That's going to be past Aaron Hill. No surprise there. Braun is 3 for 3 in the game. 3 singles. Mike Lowe, 0 for 1, has a sac fly. Reached on fielder's choice last time up. Slider 2-0. 3-0, just in case. Strike 1. Got jammed on that. He gave it a good swing. That's going out there to Dunn. Makes the catch, 1 away. Here's Scott, 1 for 2 with a grand slam in the game. And he hits that one to center. That one's got carry on it. Will it be enough? No, it won't. Send Braun back, 2 away. There's Loduca, 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Marmol keeping an eye over on first base. High fastball, 1-0. Fastball low, 2-0. 3-0 on a bad curveball, just in case. That's a 4-pitch walk. Loduca gets on base. Here's Grandy. For a cycle, has the home run and the single. A slider low, 1-0. Granderson pulls that to deep right field. It's going. Will it stay in the park? Yes, it will. But he's going to get an RBI double now. He is a triple away from the cycle. That pitch was low, but still in the strike zone, and Granderson capitalized on that opportunity. 1 bounce off the wall. And we got a run in the inning, so that quote is met. Marmol is now tired. Aurelia, will it stay fair? It is not staying fair. Mistake, once again, between Messina and Durham. Another home run went foul in the game. Count is now 1-2 to Rich Aurelia. Not swinging on that. Count is even, 2-2. Bat broke. Utley, are you kidding me? That's their third error. 3 errors in one game, and that's going to bring home 2 runs. Marmel's coming out. Durham, who has reached on 2 of the errors. Just a crazy stat line to look at. That's 3 errors in the game now for Minnesota. Here's Evelyn now. Yeah, we're familiar with him. A quick 0-2 count. Durham pulls that one to left field. Caught by Dunn. Had some sound fielding in that inning there, from him at least. So we're 12 for 12. 1, 2, 3. ABC over in their stat line. Here's Veritek. One for 1. Solo home run. It's only the second trip through their lineup. Pulls that. Berkman. Unassisted. First out of the inning. There's Aaron Hill. I'd argue his fielder's choice should have been ruled an error. So in my heart, he has 2 errors on the game. He's going to have to make up for that with the bat. There's the 1-2. Got him swinging. Unbelievable. That's what? 6 in the game now. It's Connor Jackson. That fastball goes, strike 1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. It's that splitter. Oz. Oh, what? Oh, wow. Tic-tac-toe there. I was mashing to jump, and I mashed the throw to second button accidentally. But still got the out there, so Twins went 1-2-3. Here's the heart of our lineup now. Lance Berkman leading off. With 4 straight power-hitting right-handed hitters. I don't blame Evelyn for not throwing in the strike zone here. There's 1, 2, and 1. Two and 2. Hits that right at the second baseman, Utley. He had that one. One away. Here's AR-15. We'll give him a power swing here, because he's looking for a cycle. Change up just inside. 1-0. That's why we do it. That is the 4th mistake. Well, not even mistake. 4th time a home run went foul. 2 for Durham, 1 for Aurelia, 1 for Rios now. 1-2. He golfs that to center field. Will it fall? No, it won't. Caught by Matthews Jr. 2 away. Here's Braun, and now we got it for Ryan Braun. Strike 1 on the changeup. Read that curveball well. Give it some muscle to right field. It is going. It is gone. That is his 99th RBI, 52nd homer of the season, just over 400 feet. We have still yet to be shut out of an inning. Ryan Braun keeps that streak going. He's looking for a cycle now. 13-1 for Toronto. Rios didn't get the solo shot, so Braun did. He is 1 RBI away now from 100. Will he get it here in the remainder of this ball game? Mike Lowell 0 for 2. It's the first pitch he sees, a weird hopper. Melvin Morris going to have to make a deep throw from third. He won't get him. First pitch swinging, gets a single. Scott 1 for 3. Strike 1. High slider missed, 1-1. Low slider missed, 2-1. I have a hunch. See, this is why you act on hunches. That one will make it past Matthews Jr., but it will stay in the park. Runners on second and third now. Luke Scott looking for a cycle now. Needs the triple and the single. Here's Loduca. Hit his first home run of the season off this man right here. He pushes it the other way. Will fall for a base hit. 1 run will score. We send both home. Both come home. 2 RBI single for Loduca. 15-1 for Toronto. Taking out another pitcher. Here comes Zach Miner to shut it down. Grandy looking for the cycle. He's 3 for 3. Strike one on the changeup. Went fishing for that one. That one has some carry on it, but Markakis is waiting there in right field. That will end the inning. But another 3 runs come across the plate for Toronto. We have scored at least 2 runs in every inning up to this point. Top of the 6th coming up. Here's the 9-1-2 part of the Twins lineup. Spouting the lineup, Melvin Morris, strike 1 on the fastball. Here's the curve, strike 2. Got him swinging on 3 pitches. I believe that's strikeout number 7. Yes, it is. Matthews Jr., fastball just missed the corner there, 1-0. Strike 1 on the curve. Gave that a good ride. That's going to center field. Will be past Granderson. So they finally get their 3rd hit of the game. A 1-out double for Matthews Jr. There's Markakis. It's that first pitch he sees. Luke Scott will run it down. 2 away. Runner remains in scoring position on second base. There's Chase Utley. Beautiful fastball for strike 1 on the bottom part of the zone. That one he swung on, but it was a wild pitch, so the runner does advance to 3rd. That one got way away from Oz. Almost hit Utley. 1-2. Hits that to center. Grandy's there. No harm done. That's the inning. They have as many hits as they do have errors in this game. That's not something you ever want to see. Bottom of the 6th. Top of the lineup for your Toronto Blue Jays. Aurelia, 1 for 4. Has reached. Him and Duran have combined between the errors. Got into base 3 times when they otherwise shouldn't have. 1-1 count. 2-1. 2-2. Got him swinging on the curve, just a little under it. Here's Durham, 0 for 4. He's reached base twice. Strike 1 on the slider. Strike 2 on a changeup. Hits that towards center field, past the glove of Hill, like he was going to do anything. That brings up Berkman now. 0 for 3, does have an RBI off a sac fly. It's that pitch. That one's going to deep left. Will it have enough? It will stay in the park. Dunn's going to throw to 3rd, but no chance of getting anybody there. Here comes Rios. Berkman has a double now in the game. High curve, strike 1. That fastball, that's going to center field. Test him. Goes to the cutoff man. Oh, dear. Oh, but he's safe. Okay, we got the run across. A runner on 3rd now. Here's Braun. We scored a run, so I'm happy that streak's continuing. All he needs is a well-placed ball here. If he gets a single, he gets RBI number 100. It's right over there, 90 feet away. Change up, 1-2. Went fishing for that one. He's going to get it. RBI 100 for Ryan Braun on the season. Jays lead 17-1. There's Lowell. Zach Minor's tired. Strike 1 on the slider. Quick 0-2 count. Keep an eye over on first base. And he read that one well. That's going to left field. Will it have enough? It's going. It's going. It is gone. 2-run shot from Mike Lowell, and we just keep pouring it on. That's, I believe, 3 RBIs across the plate now. Well, they've had 2 outs. 19-1. Scott looking for a cycle, has the double and the home run. With the tired pitcher, we're just going to let him wait on something here. 4 RBIs in the game. He was not the greatest swing on that. That's pulled over to Markakis. That will end the inning. But another 4 runs have come across the plate there. We are 19 for 20. They are 1 for 3. Top of the 7th. 4, 5, 6. Part of the Twins lineup. Oz with 7 strikeouts in the game. Dunn takes strike 1 on a fastball. Slider went too far inside. 1-1. Fastball went inside. Weirdly hit ball there. That went right to Mike Lowell. Throws over to Berkman. That's the first out. That ball took a weird Very odd bounce. Haven't seen a ball hit like that in a long time. No, strike one on the fastball. Chase the curve, didn't get it. Just got enough of that changeup to stay alive. There's the 0-2. Got him swinging on the fastball. That's what, 8 or 9 now? 8 strikeouts in the game. Veritek, only guy who's gotten a good look at a ball. He just did it again there, but it will stay in the park. Bounce off the wall. Grandy relays. Veritek's looking for a cycle now. His 2 hits are a home run and a double. Runner in scoring position for Hill. Strike one. That was a generous call. That should have been a ball, if I'm being honest. Missed the curve. It's a weird hit ball over. Shortstop Aurelia takes a stride. Gets him at first. Almost beat that out for an infield single. We're at the 7th inning stretch. We don't really need it. Let's have a little good luck. Grape Gatorade 2. Don't know if I've had Gatorade yet this season. What more is there to say? Oz has been mowing guys down. They gave up 3 errors. We haven't been shut out of an inning yet. We gotta remember, it's 1, 2, 3 strikes you're out at the old ball game at the Rogers Center, home of your undefeated world champion, Toronto Blue Jays. Paulo Duca will be leading off in the 8th spot. They're going to be making a pitching change here. JC Romero, left-hander. ERA above 6. Sinking fastball missed. 1-0. Duca pulls that over, right off the glove of Hill. Oh, but can they recover? No, they can't. That should be another error if I'm just being honest. No, Grandy 3-4. Looking for the triple for the cycle. Strike one on the fastball, nothing in 1. Nothing in 2 on the changeup. And a mistake. Oh, but that might be a double play. Hill finally made a good defensive play, and that's a double play. There's Aurelia now. We'll just give him a power swing here if the streak is over here. Oh, well, it is a left-handed pitcher. Quick, nothing in 2 count. Where does this guy come from? See, fastball miss, 1-2. Aurelia muscles that over to right field. That will end the innings. So much for that streak. Not only did we not score in that inning, we went 3 up and 3 down. We're 19 for 21. They're down to 6 outs. Connor Jackson in the 8th spot. Fastball, that had some mustard on it, but went a little low. Missed the slider. That one is a... Why is Loduca fielding this? He throws. That's going to be an infield hit. Connor Jackson barely beats that out. There's Melvin Mora. Swung at the slider. Strike 1. Swung at the changeup. Nothing in 2. Just missed the zone with that fastball. Got him swinging. 1 away. How many pitches he's at? He's getting close to 80. Strike 1 on the fastball. Matthews Jr. puts that in play. Caught by Berkman. Tried to field it over. Nobody there. Connor Jackson got back in time. 2 away. Markakis. Fastball missed. Read that fastball wall. That will be going for another base hit. I believe that's the first time in an inning they've had 2 hits. Runners on first and second. 2 away. Strike 1 Utley. Pulled that right inside. Berkman steps on the bag. Still no harm done. They have twice as many hits as they do have errors, which is embarrassing because they have 6 hits. Bottom of the 8th coming up. 2, 3, 4, part of the Jays lineup. Now we're in a different MO. Tire this guy out for the next game. Strike 1 Durham. Strike 2 on the fastball. Durham hits that over. That's past the second baseman Utley. Into center field for a base hit. There's Berkman. 1 for 4 with the double. Does have a sac fly in the game. That was hit off the end of the bat. At it second. Over to first. He will beat it out. So avoids the double play in back-to-back innings. It's Rios, I believe 2 for 4, has a sac fly in the game as well. A couple RBIs for Rios, strike 1. Pulls that one over, that's going to go for a base hit. 2 base hits in the inning now. Runners on first and second, 1 away. There's Braun, he made it to 100. Can he put an exclamation mark on this game? Strike 1. Slurve high, 1-1. That one dropped into the zone. He gave that a good whack. It is going. It is going. It is going. It is gone. It just made it. To center field, Ryan Braun with his second home run of the game. 3-run bomb. That kind of makes up for not scoring in the last inning, doesn't it? 22-1. Romero is going to be done for the day. Here's Turnbow. ERA of 6.75 if you round. It's not the funny number. That one was fouled right back at the camera. 0-1. High fastball missed. 1-1. Fastball in the dirt. 2-1. That one, 50-50 call. Went our way. 3-1. It's going to be a payoff pitch to Mike Lowell. It's that fastball over to right field. Will it be ran down by Markakis? Yes, it will. Excellent defensive play. There's Loduca. We'll see if we can get him to single so he gets 3/4 of the cycle. Strike 1 on a changeup. It's that over to the second baseman Utley to first. That's going to end the inning. So we scored in every inning that we bat in except one. Incredible. We finished 22 for 24. It's the 4-5-6 part of the Twins lineup. Let's see if Oz can close this game out. His pitch count is up there. Don hits the first pitch he sees. Oh, that was almost a home run, man. Really low, but wicked line drive from him. Here's the 0-2. Fouls that back. Fastball went inside, 1-2. And he gives that one a good ride. That is over the head of Scott. That's going to be a leadoff single. Going for Morneau now. Let's take a look at his pitch count. He's at 90. Strike 1. That fastball has lost a lot on it. Morneau pulls that. That's going foul. Just inside of that splitter. The fastball's in play. At second, over to first. Got him. Double play. Right when we needed it the most. Oz is 1 out away from the complete game here. Here's Veritek. Just inside ball 1. Strike 1 on the slider. Count is even 1-1. Pulls that in. Stays fair. Let him run. And that's your ball game. Your final score, Toronto Blue Jays 22. Minnesota Twins 1. Aside from that Veritek solo shot, would have been a shutout. But Oz does get rewarded with the complete game, and he really buckled down after giving up that solo shot. Only 1 inning, he allowed multiple hits, and that was the only inning a runner got into scoring. Oh no. 1 or 2 innings, they got a runner in the scoring position because there was that inning with the 2 hits, and I believe someone got a double. The game was won right here. It was run in the first inning, but... Oh. I thought that was the grand slam, excuse me. There it is. Blue Scow with the grand slam. Get for RBI's top of the 9th. Final out. And look, yeah, Bergman just froze like he forgot what to do. Oz, of course, has to be rewarded for that complete game. Only 1 run allowed, 7 hits. The 3 errors is crazy. Winning run with hit in the bottom of the first inning. I guess so for AR-15. Although I think hitting... It's got to go to Scott, right? A grand slam. We'll check out the stats. Oz 6-0 now on the season. Messina 2-3. We just... Even that inning, he got pulled out. There were a couple hits there that... Like, a couple situations. Aaron Hill should have gotten a double play when he threw the third. And there's a hit that maybe Markakis could have had if he went back a little more, but he didn't. Home runs, Braun with 2, 52 and 53 on the season. 103 RBIs on the season for him. Lowell with number 18, Scott with number 15 off a grand slam, and Grandy with number 27. Veritek had his 4th home run of the season, but we don't care. Everybody came across to score at least once, except for Aurelia. Everybody got at least 1 RBI, except for Aurelia and Durham. Brookman with 1, Rios with 2, Braun with 5, Lowell with 3, Scott with 4, Loduca with 2, Grandy with 3. Very evenly split. I still want to give it to Scott for a grand slam. I don't know, but Braun was 6 for 6. Never mind. You go 6 for 6 in any game, you need credit there. Rios went 3 for 5. 3 sack flies in the game. It's a healthy amount. 96 pitches, it took Oz. 9 strikeouts, 7 hits allowed. Only the 1 home run. ERA of 2.21. We got the complete game. That's what we want to see, right? Let's move it along here. We'll check out. His control and his top speed went up. Good for him. Over 700 points. Let's take a look around the league. Astros blowout over there. Orioles beat the Rays. Giants were shut out at Coors Field. That's embarrassing. Barn burner over at Yankee Stadium. Oakland walks away with the win. Both teams got double digits. A lot of double-digit scores here. Reds got 14. Mariners got 13. Oh, look at the Mets. They lost 6-7. It's like the real Mets who are doing absolutely god-awful. Alrighty, taking a look. So that was a statement win if there ever had one. Scored in every inning. We batted in except 1. That's incredible. But that's going to be it for this video. Into the next game, it's going to be Randy Wolf against this Minnesota Twins lineup. Let's see how he does. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time to see this second game against the Minnesota Twins.